Hi, my name is Sharon, and I'm a cosmetic tattoo artist here in Atlanta, Georgia. And this is my studio. And this is Nishan. Nishan is also a cosmetic artist along with Suzanne. We're all here today, and our makeup is tattooed. But what I want to discuss today is a little bit about the hair simulation, which is a very good technique to use that helps shade the light spots on African American men and women. And Nishan, as you see in the picture before, had a lot of light areas in the back that the hair wasn't growing very well. And a few months ago, we shaded a few areas in. And today we're going to do a little fill-in on her because we didn't want to do too much. Wanted to make sure that she liked everything. And I know a lot of you have some questions out there, and one of them, Nishan, she's young, beautiful right now, but what happens in 50 years, 30 years, if she goes gray, you know, what's going to happen? And I wanted to say you don't need to worry about that. You could put a rinse on your hair, or you could just let the gray cover up the shaded area. She could either leave it as is or get a little bit more of the area shaded in the future. If you're a man, if you want a little hair shading up front or on the sides, or no matter who you are, if you lose more hair, leave it or get it shaded in. But I'd like Nishan, since she's sitting here and we're going to be doing a fill-in, I'd like to stop and have her tell a little bit about her story.
Now, I've been working here with Sharon for several years as a permanent makeup artist. I'm actually the eyebrow specialist here. And I had been going to the doctor for the baldness and the hair thinning in the back of my head, where it wasn't really growing. And you know, I'd done the shots, and I had done the topicals and the creams and the ointments and, you know, a whole myriad of things. And nothing was really helping. And Cheryl suggested to me that I try the hair simulation. Well, I'd seen her do it on countless men, but it never occurred to me to get it done for myself. And so we started off conservative, because like anybody else, like a real client, I'm cautious. I didn't know how it would look, the results, whether I would like it. And I have to admit, I've been very, very pleased. We started off light. I'm here for my second treatment, trying to get it filled in just a little bit more, because as Cheryl said, it's a shading. It's not, it's not like we're trying to draw hairs or completely fill in the space and block out any kind of natural nuances. You want it to kind of look as natural as possible. So we're really only filling in. It's really only a shading. It's not completely covering the area.
Now for Aftercare, this is a tattoo, so you would need to take care of it for a couple weeks, keep it lubricated, and follow all the Aftercare instructions for it. It will be dark for several days, and then it will lighten up. So it is important when you get this done that you follow all of the Aftercare instructions. The first session normally takes several hours to do. Nishan's had this done before, so we're only shading a little bit, but it's only going to take a couple hours, depending on how much of an area you have to cover. And the best thing to do would be email me a photo. That way I could look and see exactly what you want to have done, and then I could email you back a quote and tell you about how many sessions you would need. I wanted to introduce to you Sharon. Sharon flew in on Friday, and we already have done a procedure on her. You could see the before photos, but I will let Sharon talk a little bit about her experience.
I just wanted to let everybody know about the male pattern baldness I've been dealing with, and this procedure here, known as hair simulation. I didn't know anything about it until I searched the internet, but when I came across it, I knew that it would be the option for me. Actually, this here is my second session, and it will take several more sessions to get me to the point that I want to be, but it's been great. not a quick fix because it takes time, over time, to get where you want to be, but I think it's a great one because there's so many other things that they advertise.
One thing I wanted to mention, this is her second session, and you can see in the before picture that there has been a lot of improvement in the area, but Sharon is a lot different than Nishan. Nishan just needed a little bit of shading in the back, and Nishan didn't feel much. Sharon, on the other hand, has got a lot more shading and hair simulation that needs to be done, and if you have that much hair shading, you're gonna feel something, okay? She's right, she will feel something. I try and make it as pleasant as possible, but it's very bearable. I could put a little numbing on it if you need to, and that helps a lot. But right now, what we're focusing on is we've drawn a little hairline, and we're gonna gradually start filling in the lighter spots and gradually start giving Sharon a little bit of a hairline.
I've been dealing with this male pattern baldness for the last 20 years, searching the internet for all kinds of solutions. Came across Cheryl's website and realized that that was going to be the solution for me. Never knew about it until I searched and found it, but it's been a great experience. Been in the business of doing hair and know that hair follicles shrink and sometimes die, but if they're stimulated, they may have the tendency to grow back. So this is what I chose, and I know it's been the right decision just with these few sessions that I made. All I can say, if you're having this problem, before you seek other measures, check this out. I think it may be a good solution for you.